Captain.
Captain.
Captain. Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain. Captain.
Captain. Captain. Captain. Captain. Captain.
Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? Great to see you guys! Happy Friday! Oh my gosh, awesome to see you guys. Man, I've been looking forward to Friday here. It has been one of those just busy weeks. I mean, it went by super quick, it seemed, definitely for sure. But definitely busy week. Got a second here real quick. Going here. Perfect. Okay. And a big thank you to Ragna, to MTG, and to Skeptics for the hosts as well too, and to Ragna for taking care of those shout outs. And D-Man! We got D-Man here. Happy Friday, Cap! Awesome to see you there, D-Man. Awesome to see you. Awesome Link's Awakening music. I know, right? Oh my gosh, I love that one. I love that one there, D-Man. Oh man, great to see you guys. Captain. Hey, Falcon! Awesome to have you here there, buddy. Awesome to see you. And Bubba and Ragna and MTG. Holy crap, is it starting? MTG and Binary Storm. Oh man, Binary Storm. You could make like a completely full person and stuff that is like not even hungry and stuff, because looking at that picture I was almost about to lick my phone screen. So that did look pretty awesome in the Discord. And so awesome to see you guys today. We have our regular length stream today. We're not cutting off an hour early like we did last time because we had the 12-hour stream the next day. So tonight we're going until 10:30-ish and stuff there. We are going to be doing a free Steam Key giveaway. We're going to be starting off this stream with our Nintendo Power Hour. And the one that we're going to be doing today is going to be Volume 49 from June. Let's see which one we got. We got Volume 49, June 1993. So it's got Battletoads and Double Dragon on the front. So this is the one that we're going to be doing today and going through. And then we'll be doing that. We're going to be opening it up for the giveaway as well too, so you guys can get a can pick out an NES game right at the end, and then we'll go through Pat Contry's book and write-up and stuff on that one particular game, and then we'll be playing some more Lufia. So definitely super cool. I ate that food in less than 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, Binary Storm. I'm sure that you were just like eager to get home. I probably would be too. I'd be like, okay, all right. Fritz with the host. Thank you so much for that host there, Fritz. How are you doing there, buddy? Oh man, good but tired. I drive about 500 miles today. Oh my gosh, there, Binary Storm. Wow. You know what? You were running on probably pure adrenaline just to get home. I bet. Definitely. And Ragnar, thank you so much for doing that shout out. We still got 6 hours of driving tomorrow until I'm back in Chicago. Ah, gotcha. I know, just kind of get just rest up and everything else. So 500 miles, man. So how long were you driving today? There, Binary Storm. So today obviously was your longer day. It sounds pretty crappy. Digestive issues all day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that there, Fritz. And yeah, here's Binary Storm making a joke out of it. It sounds pretty crappy. Oh my gosh. Did about 8.5 hours of driving. Oh wow! So tomorrow will be kind of like a walk in the park. I mean, you might even be able to stop for lunch and have like a 30-minute lunch break, right? You're probably just eager to get home and see everybody and everything else. I probably would be too. I would be too. And congratulations again there, Binary Storm. I know I said it probably several times on Discord, but officially and stuff, in person, actually telling you and stuff. Congratulations. So exactly, I know, like I said, pure adrenaline. I bet you were probably even still you'd be like, oh man, can I even push it through the 6 hours and stuff? But you know what, I mean, it's just, it's better not to kind of push yourself. I've been in the car on those 12, 15 hour car rides and stuff, and it's just it almost takes you longer to recuperate, kind of and stuff from them. So at least if you do it kind of in 2 days, even if the first day is longer, at least you'll have probably more energy when you get into town, as opposed to, just pure exhaustion seeing your family and everything else. So making homemade smoked barbecue pulled pork next weekend. Oh my gosh, what time should I be there? Binary Storm? And yes, I am inviting myself over. I definitely am. Man, when you're talking about barbecue, I mean, that is one of the best things. Now, the Air Force doesn't let me go more than 500 miles in one day, so it's probably for the best. Not driving 14.5 hours straight. I know, but yeah, I know, exactly. I mean, what kind of, how would you be feeling? You would be completely exhausted and doing that whole entire drive all at once. It's better to kind of break it up and stuff there anyway, so, 2 days is just as well. And everything, so well, that's good. That is good. So I hope you drive safe there, Binary Storm. Make it back safe, travel safe, and everything, and back on home and stuff. I can't wait to hear all about it and stuff. I do apologize. I've been so busy and stuff too, literally and stuff like that. I've been so busy. I haven't even been really I didn't even work from home at all this week at all, and I'm probably going to be working more at the office now. They actually did buy me a couple monitors and stuff, so it's I'm a lot more productive and stuff while I'm there, so I may be doing that a little bit more. Plus, you know what, kind of during the summertime, my wife was even you know what, if you stayed there at the office and stuff there, yeah, it'd take you, a little bit in gas to get over there, and, a tad bit of wear and tear on your car, which is hardly anything. But, it's just if you work over there and you use their AC, then, yeah, I might be able to give you some extra money and stuff that we're saving on the AC bill and stuff on that. And I'm like, hey, that would be good to go towards, some retro games, wouldn't it? I mean, I'm, sitting here, trying to think of the bigger picture here, so. My shares went up 8% today. Yes, they did there, Binary Storm. Yes, they did. And you know what? It was because of Monster Beverage. It was because of Monster Beverage. They ended up having their earnings and everything out and stuff this week. So Monster Beverage did really well. I'm actually going to be going to their meeting at the first week in June. So their shareholder meeting. So should be super exciting and stuff. They got some new products out and stuff too. You should look for Reign, REIGN is what it is. So let me open up the giveaway. Now this is, I'm gonna put like 30 minutes on the clock and stuff on here. But this is going to be not for this Steam Key. Let me put this. Well, I'll keep Steam Key just because it's like the only one. But it's not going to be for the Steam Key. This is going to be for the NES game pickout and stuff there. So I'll open it up for 30 minutes. Absolutely free. Just have a Nintendo game in mind for when you win. So definitely. I've already grabbed Reign. Wait, what is that? Oh, you've already had it? You've already had it there, Binary Storm? Is that what you're saying? But anyway, let me get the camera and stuff going. And retired USFO's Gamer! Oh my gosh! Awesome to see you there, buddy. I'm picking up Nobuna's ambition if I win. Absolutely there, Falcon. Absolutely. Absolutely. How's it going there, Gamer? How's it going? Okay, alright. Now it's kind of for the crazy part. Let me go ahead and change this over. Yeah, it's started selling it on base a couple weeks ago. It's fantastic. I know. Have you tried all the flavors there, Binary Storm? I actually tried the last one just today. I tried the sour apple one today. I had the peach one yesterday. It's just been like one of those weeks. I really try not to drink energy drinks and stuff all the time, hardly at all. But it's like, there's this sometimes, like I drank one like yesterday before stream. Just because I was like that, just like kind of worn out and I needed to be hyped up. So definitely. Bad just got back in town yesterday. Nice, Sir Gamer. Thank you so much for that lurk yesterday too. I did see that. They're all pretty good. The peach one was really good. I mean, you know, you never want to do this, and I would definitely never recommend this because it is like the worst thing for you, but it almost like tastes like you could probably add like some alcoholic type thing, and I would never say to ever do that, but you know, it's almost like it could almost use a little kick, and that's definitely not what you want to do. Like those monster bombs like people have, I've never tried one, and it just sounds like probably the worst thing in the world to do, you know. So I would definitely not recommend doing that. I am changing this camera on over, and let's get this all adjusted here. Let's see. Alright. I can configure. And guys, let me know too. It does look good. Okay. A bit. Let me. One of these days, I'll just break down and just order the other one, you know. And there we go. How about the top of like a Genesis right there? Doesn't that look kind of cool? Maybe we could even a bit more. I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to zoom it in too much. But yeah, that might work. It's just like getting like the perfect placement and everything for it. A lot of flooding around these parts while I was gone, so I went for drive exploring nuts. Oh my gosh, there, Gamer! Wow. But there's one that was laced with Coke. Oh gosh, I don't know, but it's what I've heard from a friend. Huh? Upside down cap, I know, right? Never mix alcohol and energy drinks. It's terrible for you. I know, exactly, there, Binary Storm. It's just, it kind of has like that peach flavor. It's almost like, you know, it's like, I don't know. I guess it kind of reminds me almost of like peach schnapps, you know, without the schnapps, you know, but it's got a really good peach flavor. I would definitely not drink it that way, but it's almost kind of like you could almost do that, right? You know, low carb Monster and green apple Smirnoff vodka. I heard anyway. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah. That was my pregame for 6 months in Turkey. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hey, Mage! How are you doing there, Mage? Awesome to see you there, buddy. Awesome to see you. How are you doing? Alright, so Nintendo Power, Battletoads and Double Dragon, the Ultimate Team. Toad Special, 3 systems, 3 games. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. And how are you doing there, Mage? Great to see you there, buddy. Great to see ya. Also, to answer your question from Discord, Cat, there's only 2 people in the company and they're brothers. I don't have the other brother's phone number. Ah, gotcha there, Miko. I don't know, I guess maybe kind of like wait it out, but 2 weeks just seems like a lot of time. Maybe just say that you're just checking on it. I mean, that's the only thing. I mean, communication's always the key, right, Miko? So it's like, you know, if, maybe they've got it on order and stuff, but maybe they just haven't gotten a chance to get back to you, so... Hopefully it's that, and them not just blowing you off or anything else like that. I mean, that would just be kind of like terrible, you know? So, alright, so what do we got in here? Super NES, we got Bob, B-O-B. We got Tasmania, Super Casino Games, Yoshi's Cookie, Battletoads, and Battlemaniacs. And then for the Game Boy, Battletoads and Ragnarok's World. Oh man, this looks like Battletoads and Ragnarok's World, right? Oh, I'm sorry, it says Ragnarok's World. Bubble Bobble Part 2, Titus the Fox, Raging Fighter, and then for the NES, Battletoads and Double Dragon, the Ultimate Team, Fire and Ice, NES Hockey Games, and Nestor's Father's Day Challenge. Nice, and then we got all the usual kind of stuff, the tips and everything else. Well, Miyavi's not gonna get next month's rent till I get my washer and my hot water tank fixed. You know what? Sometimes and stuff like that too. I mean, yeah, I'd follow up with them there, Miko, for sure. Off to Aldi, but saying hey to all. All right there, D-Man. Thank you so much and stuff for being here, buddy, and stuff. It was great seeing you. Definitely. And I did like that Link's Awakening music and stuff at the beginning. I love that one. That one is so great. You know what, D-Man? I added it to my calendar. I'll have to see what's going on for that weekend, but I'd really like to go to that retro event, too. Even just to go check it out as well. That'd be awesome. Good, sorry. In Tekken match. No worries there, Hoots Black Mage. No worries at all there, buddy. No worries at all. Lurk away there, buddy. Definitely. Alright, let's see. Man, this place is weird. Bob. B-O-B Tekken match. Skeptics, how are you doing there, Skeptics? And thank you so much for that host earlier too, buddy. Bob's got a date. Anybody play this game? Is it Bob or is it B-O-B? How exactly to pronounce it? I've never played it. Pretty good, man. How are you? I am doing great there, Skeptics. I am doing great. Remember, guys, we're going to be doing our free Steam Key giveaway and stuff tonight, too. On stream later on the stream. Remember, every Friday night we give away something. If we're streaming, we're giving away something. And we're not doing the retro game. We did reach that yesterday. So I'm super excited. So I will be picking up the next game soon. Hopefully this weekend I can pick it up. But I'm looking at maybe doing a Pokemon Game Boy game. Just because we got the new Pokemon movie coming out. The Detective Pikachu. And there's kind of some interest. So I think I might pick up a couple of those. To have on hand, and we'll maybe have them in the giveaway. But I do know soon I do want to do Donkey Kong Country as well too. I mean, there was some interest in both, so. This game was fun. Wait, was it this one? What game? Yeah, I played it. It's B.O.B. Okay. Oh, cool. Awesome. If it's a really good game, I'll add it to the. I'll have Ragna add it to the game hunt list, and I'll look for it. It is B.O.B., but it's a SNES game, so I doubt it's said in the game or anything. Yeah, you ever got a chance to play it? I know, I never got a chance. I never played this one either. But yeah, if you say it's good, I'll definitely look for it. Looks definitely like a platformer. Definitely, for sure. Friend was obsessed with. Oh, really? That is cool. I would definitely be willing to check it out and stuff. I don't know if it would be super tough or not, but you know me, I'm always willing to give any kind of game a a try and stuff on stream here. Even as frustrated as we were getting with Super Mario Sunshine, I'm glad we played some of it, for sure. Love me some platformers, I know, right? They're skeptics? Exactly. Tasmania. I never played this one either. Was this one good? Doing the RPGs at the time. I know, skeptics, I know. That's why I'm really excited about Lufia. It's like right there within my wheelhouse and comfort zone. And I don't know, I just always liked it. I always liked the rich stories. They always usually had some pretty good music, most of them, anyway. And then also, you know, if you're under-leveled, you know, you just mainly level up, you know? And so platformers and stuff can be a lot more unforgiving. So 2D and 3D platformers aren't the same thing, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm wondering about this one, though, here, this Tasmania one. Anybody play this one? Mania was a very good cartoon. Yeah, I don't know if I watched... I think I watched a little bit of it. We do need to play Lunar Silver Star Story complete. If you can get your hands on... Absolutely, they're skeptics. Absolutely. I would love to get to that one. I think... Do we have it on the Game Hunt list? I know that that's like one that sticks out in my mind. I might even have it on hold. Too. I mean, we could always add it back into the Game Hunt list, even if it's like further up. I know we haven't if we have added it, it hasn't been a long, it's been a long time. Vegas Stakes. Yes, perfect. During WB's hot streak with Tiny Toons Adventures in Animaniacs. Yeah, that's right. I always remember Tiny Toon Adventures. I caught some of the Tiny Toon Adventures, but not so much the Animaniacs. I remember it being on TV, though. Definitely. Anybody play this Vegas Stakes? I think I have this Super Caesar's Palace game. I think I do. I think I do. At least I believe so. Because Kubi had... Yeah, you know, I think at one point in time we did add it. It's probably way far up there, though, on the tab. I love those shows. Oh, man. See, it's just... It was kind of an age thing for me. I guess I wasn't watching as many cartoons, really, at that point in time. You know, the Tiny Toons I was, but Animaniacs I think was shortly after, right? And then we have Yoshi Cookie. I think I have this game too. We haven't played this one on stream, but this would actually be probably a good one that we could do for like a one-off kind of stream. This is kind of like a Tetris one, I think, right? That's how we bonded. I think so too, they're skeptics, I know. Kubi, yeah, Kubi had quite a bit and stuff of the RPGs. Oh my gosh! Nice! Oh my gosh, I just saw the retweet and stuff, or mention from Merchant and stuff like that, guys. So if you guys are on Twitter and stuff, you go and check that out. She took a picture and she got the game. And check out that Captain Retro, how I signed it too, on that, because I think that we're gonna make that a thing as kind of the signature kind of for that. I actually got Odie kind of working on that too. We got Odie working on quite a few things, but yeah, if you're on Twitter and stuff like that, go check out that mention. I just saw her posted just now. Be pretty cool. Yoshi's Cookie. Yoshi's Cookie. Yeah, looks so cool. Might be slow with any responses tonight. Internet's acting up. Ah, no worries there, MTG. No worries at all there, buddy. Hope it gets a little bit better, though. The guy down the hill in college who liked challenging people to Yoshi's Cookie. Oh my gosh, really? Dorm down the hall? Oh, wow. I think that's the reason we became life partners. Oh, man. I can't stay for long, but I want to let you know I got the Mario game from the giveaway. Thanks so much. You know what, Merchant Angel? I just saw that. Benefits of an Apple Watch. I know we have the Android people out there and stuff, so I do apologize to all of those people. But I got the notification on there, and I saw it, and I was just mentioning it on stream there, Merchant Angel. You are absolutely welcome. I'm so glad. I hope that signature worked out and stuff for you. I think we're going to kind of make that a thing. But that was the first time I ever tried writing that on a game. So, you're like one of the first people that ever got a signed Captain Retro object. So, I took the challenge. got beat, but then owned my skills, beat him. That's awesome there, Fritz. Apple products. See, I know, right? Ew, Apple products. Okay, but I redeemed myself in the game, right? And he didn't want to play anymore. Then he took his toys and went home, right, Fritz? How are you? What is the speed of the Super NES? So they have like all of these different questions. The Super NES versus the Sega Genesis. Comparing the CPUs. Nice. Battletoads in Battle Maniacs. Battle Maniacs. But have a great night and stuff there, Merchant Angel. Thank you so much for stopping by and everything. That is super awesome, and we are going to be doing the next retro game giveaway and stuff too, coming up here, hopefully within maybe the next week or two. I've got to take a look at the calendar. I really want to shoot for some of the Fridays to try to do that, but seeing that we have the gift card giveaway, and then we'll be doing the retro game giveaway, I mean, it's just like, that's like 2 Fridays out of the month. So if we don't happen to do it on a Friday, I'll try to mention it ASAP if it's going to be on a different day. So that's really good. You make it a transparent background sticker, the signature. I'm thinking about it. Definitely there, Merchant Angel. I might add it to some of the different merchandise products as well too, and stuff. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm like gonna have that as like brand it and stuff like that as kind of now the signature, since you guys had asked for that. I know MTG wanted his signed a wrestling poster or whatever picture, so because that would be cool to have too. Absolutely, there, Merchant. It's funny because you guys brought this whole entire thing up, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to sign my actual name. If I sign my actual name, you guys probably wouldn't even know who that was. So I'm like, I've got to do something with like Captain Retro, and so I'm like, okay. So I thought about it for like a day, like how can I do this? And I even tested it out and everything else like that. I'm like, okay, all right, here it goes on this game. So Johnny Cage style, Mortal Kombat. I know, right there, MTG? Exactly. Wrestling. So anybody played this Battletoads and Battle Maniacs? Never played this one. I mean, I played the Battletoads for the NES game the first time on stream. I know Battletoads, the NES game, is like a really tough one. This is wrestling. But anybody play this one for the Super Nintendo? No, but Battletoads and Double Dragons was amazing. I've heard of that one too.
Delete! Delete!
This is
Delete!
wrestling.
Delete!
MTG.
Delete! Delete!
Alright, guys. Time for the centerfold. Let's see what we got here. Warning. Mutagenic agents coming to your Super NES, NES, and Game Boy from Ocean. Uh-oh. Hopefully we don't get banned for this. Centerfold. Oh, it's a Jurassic Park one. Nice. A little bit tough to kind of show on screen. But Jurassic Park one. Ooh, sexy. I know, right? Exactly. Hopefully, hopefully we don't get in trouble for that centerfold. Exactly. Battletoads in Ragnarok's World. Never played that one either. This one's the Game Boy one. I mean, we could play it on stream. If anybody has played it, let me know, and if you guys thought it was good. I've only played that Battletoads one. We only played like for like a short period of time on it. Kind of one of those where you just like try it out and you're like, okay, all right, I've had about an hour of pain. Let's go to something else, right? It would definitely take some practice. Never tried the Game Boy one. I know I haven't played that one or the Super Nintendo one. And then Battletoads Double Dragon. Okay, so this is the one that Skeptics was talking about. Should have started playing Centerfold by Jay Giel's band. You know what, Fritz? All right, share that one on Discord if you could find a link to it and stuff for me there, Fritz. Fritz is adding something to Discord that I got to check out like every stream, I think. Always mentioning stuff and introducing me to new things. Game Boy games that stick out to me are Tetris and Mario Land. I know, me too, they're Skeptics. Both of those games I put my time into. That and Alleyway. For sure. Let's see. So, anybody play, yeah, Skeptic said he played this one. And you said this one was pretty good, right? Was it kind of a tough game there, Skeptics? Remember the Game Gear? With 6 AA batteries? Yeah, absolutely. I had a Game Gear at one point in time. Yeah. I don't know what happened to it. Probably in some box somewhere, maybe. But yeah, I remember the Game Gear. Definitely. Star Fox Comics. Oh my gosh, where is Shockdress? Shockdress would be getting a good kick out of the Star Fox comic here for sure. Actually had to throw out my Game Gear because it was broken. Did you really? There, MTG? You know, whatever happened to mine. I know, what the heck? You know what? There's probably some black box somewhere that's filled with Game Gears and it has all of ours in it, right guys? I think so. All of our Game Gears are probably all together, is what I'm thinking. That is my guess. That would be my guess. Let's see. More of the comic. Was kind of wish I'd gotten a Nomad. I know, those things look cool. To be able to play the Sega Genesis games on the go, oh my gosh. It's just kind of like the Super Boy. I actually really like that system. The only thing is they really need to just perfect that because it's like, it starts looking like it is like breaking when it starts running out of battery power, and it doesn't give you like any notice. So it's like, it would be nice if it had like a battery notification or something like that, you know? That would be super cool. And a cat that hated me, but I had got it from a Goodwill for $5. Oh wow, there MTG, wow. Remember having a Sonic Racing game, a Taz game, and 3 Ninjas. Oh my gosh, wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. So for anybody that hasn't already, exclamation point booty to enter into a free giveaway to pick an NES game that we will be reading through from Pat Contry's book today. But have that NES game in mind for when you win, and then we'll try to queue that up, and then after that, then we'll be going back into Lufia. So 3 Ninjas, wow. Was Hulk Hogan in it? Oh gosh. That was back in the day, so I've heard the battery life on the Nomad was only a few hours. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, the movie game? Oh my gosh. The movie game. Take Control. Oh my gosh. Okay, so how many people had... Okay, so everybody had probably the Super Nintendo controller right here. But how many people had the Super Advantage or the... I don't know. You said the ASCII pad? That's how I called it growing up. Or is it the ASCII pad? I never had the Super Multi-Tap. But I actually did get this Fighter Power Stick. I actually have that and that one. I actually have both of those. And I think I had at one point in time this one on hold at the Retro Store. But I had this one growing up, but it broke some of the buttons and was inoperable, really. But yeah, I ended up getting these, and I was using these for like some of the fighting games. Not the last, the last 12-hour stream that we did, but one prior, we were actually using these for the fighter games. Best friend had the Super Advantage. We played a lot of Killer Instinct. Isn't it so cool? Doesn't it make it really fun just playing it with those? It is super cool. But I have actually both of these now. But I had this growing up. A knockoff Turbo SNES controller. You know what? It might be this one. Maybe they're MTG, because I don't know. I don't know if it's a knockoff one, but it's like not the official. I guess I call it the official Super Nintendo one because it's like it has like all like the buttons and it says Super Nintendo. But this one kind of looks like it might have been. Had a Mad Catz touchpad that was great for Street Fighter. You could even program moves and combos. And oh wow, that's awesome there, Ragna. That's awesome. The only Street Fighter game I really got into was Street Fighter 4. Never was really good at them. I know, mine was Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Those were my games I got into. I played a little bit of Mortal Kombat, but didn't really get into Killer Instinct or some of the other ones. Like the bottom left, You hold it up closer. Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit tough to kind of see. It's like this one in the middle, maybe. This one was it looks like kind of like a regular controller but transparent. So like this one in the middle, maybe. Fighting games were simpler in the SNES. I know, right? Now it's like so much. Now there's like so much to them and everything. But yeah, I think that one probably in the middle, probably it. Left. Okay, so like over here, this one. This one here. Liquid Pixels! How are you doing there, Liquid Pixels? Great to see ya. How are you doing? How are you doing? So it was turbo switches on the top. Oh, then it's probably this one. Yeah, the Asai pad. That one. This is probably it. But that was the Super Nintendo one. So pretty good. I am doing great there, Liquid Pixels. I always enjoy your tweets on Twitter and stuff too. I'm usually just scrolling through kind of really quick. I wish I had time to really keep up on everybody. But yeah, I always like them and stuff too. Between you and Scarlet and stuff, all your posts and stuff on Scarlet and everything, getting you really into working out. It's really cool. Donkey Kong Country is one of my all-time favorite SNES games, though. So many memories with that franchise. You know what, Skeptics? Eventually we are going to be doing Donkey Kong Country for the retro game giveaway. I'm going to probably do some Pokemon maybe for the next couple months or so. But I will be doing one very soon for Donkey Kong Country if you don't already have the cartridge. Bad page layout to split the pics between. I know, right? Fritz? Looked like the bottom left. Oh, okay. This one. Okay. I thought maybe you were talking about the fighting stick, so it was like the knockoff fighting stick. Thanks. All my nonsense. Oh, I enjoy reading it. Definitely. That it was a knockoff one. Ah, gotcha. Okay, because yeah, this one almost looks kind of like the knockoff one too. You get me started on Pokemon. So, are you in favor there, Skeptics, or not a fan? And then let's see, the Super Scope. Anybody have the Super Scope? And then the Super NES mouse. I had that one and stuff. That was good for using for Mario Paint. I loved playing Mario Paint. Oh my gosh, that Gnat Attack game was always so much fun. Miracle Piano teaching system. Never had that. JB King joystick. Nope. Super Turbo. Yeah, I don't think I had any of these things right here. No. When you play the original Pokemon games, gonna use Game Boy attachment for the SNES. You know what? I could there, Falcon, but I'm probably just going to use the Retron 5 just because it'll look cleaner. But I could. I absolutely could. It's funny because when I play on the original hardware for the Super Nintendo and then I use like the Super Game Boy, it would look actually retro. So it's kind of like, okay, do I want the stream to look retro or do I want to play a retro game from the original game cartridge, but make it look really nice? So it's always kind of like the other thing. If you guys remembered when I played through Earthbound, halfway through the game, my Retron 5 acted up, and I couldn't get to my save. Well, that was a whole nother story. So we ended up retrieving the save from the Retron 5, but I had to play the rest of the stream on the Super Nintendo, and it looked like crap. But you know what? I mean, that's what we grew up with, is it? But, the Retron 5 has HDMI, so I'm kind of always torn on it. Yeah, so put thousands of hours into those games. That's awesome, they're Skeptics. Well, there you go, they're Skeptics, and you'll have to enter into the retro game giveaway then, too. We'll probably give away some of the early Game Boy ones. I had a big goofy fight stick, but can't remember if it was for Atari or NES. Ah, oh, gotcha there, gamer. I did have Mario Paint. I know, Mario Paint was so super fun. Use the mouse for Mario Paint. The Fly Swatter game was fun. I know, right there, Ragnar? Oh my gosh. I love playing that game. And then, of course, when you lost and stuff like that, you had, like, that gnat was, like, sitting there laughing at you. Oh my gosh. That King Gnat or whatever brother's friend did. We broke our couch acting like we were hiding from aliens, jumping over the couch to grab the super scope. Oh my gosh, Sarah MTG, that sounds awesome. Forgot about that fly swat. I know, right? Oh my god. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get the Super NES mouse. I think I have Mario Paint. I'd have to get the mouse. And if I can do that, we'll play that Gnat Attack. Oh my gosh, that would bring back some memories, I'm sure. Even had the mouse for Mario Paint. It was so cool how they had all this stuff. Play Game Boy on the Retron. It colors them just like the Super Game Boy did. Yeah, it's true there, Ragnar. I know, right? We're doing the Nintendo Power. What game gives you the most nostalgia on this Super NES? Oh my gosh. Well, Final Fantasy II was always mine, and I know here Fritz is going to be chiming in on that one. But yeah, Final Fantasy II, just because I played, that's probably one of the first RPGs that I played so much of. I mean, between that one and then Dragon Warrior. Obviously, Dragon Warrior's for the NES, but that one gives me a lot of nostalgia. Secret of Mana gives me a lot of nostalgia. Secret of Evermore a little bit, because I played that one a lot. Final Fantasy 3 does a little bit, but Final Fantasy 2, that was like right there. Oh man, let's see who we got that won the giveaway, and let's see. Fritz! Fritz is our winner. Fritz! Alright there, Fritz. Which game you got there, buddy? Chrono Trigger. You know what? Chrono Trigger was another one, too. Chrono Trigger was another one, too. Or rather, like the Game Boy Color did. Yeah, that's right there, Ragnar. That's right. Try to play through Super Mario Brothers with that mouse. Oh my gosh. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Oh, man. Alright there, Fritz. Giveaway for the book. Oh my gosh. I know, right? That would be super cool. But, yeah. There, Fritz, what Nintendo game? I mean, you still have a little bit of time. You still got a little bit of time. Yeah, for the book. Yeah, read a game from there? Yeah, for the NES one. Yeah, I know. It does, it did say Steam Key when I put that in there, but then it's like I changed that and then I'd be putting it back in for the Steam Key again. I was just a little lazy. Plus my keyboard's not in front of me really, so. Spider-Man, and X-Men. Anybody play this one? For the, what was that? Super Nintendo maybe? And then Sim Earth. I really tried to get into Sim Earth. I just, coming out after like Sim City and playing Sim Earth, it was, I don't know. I wasn't too much a fan. RBI Baseball, absolutely there, Fritz. So when we get to the book, just remind me and stuff, and I'll look that up for sure. Yeah, it was pretty good. Bad news baseball. And then Star Fox, obviously played Star Fox. And then, what is this? Best of the Best? Yeah, ever heard of that one? Looks like a fighting game. Remember, there was a Dick Tracy game on the NES. Oh my gosh, I've played that and I have it there, Falcon. That game is hard. I always used to play it with codes. It was fun because he always kept like going around and like interview. It's almost like a retro style. I mean, super retro style of like L.A. Noire, like firsthand. Like you're like going and making getting all this information, fact-finding mission, and interrogating people. So, oh my god, you played it too, there, Skeptics? Oh my gosh, I played it too. Rock and Roll Racing. Best of the Best, like the movie. Starts Googling. Oh gosh. That's a good one. Maybe made by Blizzard. Oh man. Yeah, I think I played the Sega version maybe. Ah, gotcha. About Maniac Mansion on the NES. I've heard a lot about it. Never played it. Been gone a bit lately. What's tonight's stream plan? Forgot the first of the month and Nintendo Power. Yeah, just we're gonna be doing Nintendo Power, and then we're gonna be doing and then we'll be doing more of Lufia that we've been playing. And then we're gonna be giving away a free Steam Key giveaway for sure. That's not counting any other subs, resubs, or raids, or anything else that might happen during the stream. So we definitely have that to look forward to. We'll probably be doing the retro game giveaway if one of the following Fridays here, and if I can't get a Friday and stuff in there to be able to do one of those two, I'll announce it and we'll let you guys know on what day that'll be. Best of the Best had nothing to do with the classic 80s movie. Ah, gotcha. You want to see Lufia gameplay? Cool, thanks. Yeah, absolutely, our gamer. Yes, we're gonna be doing that definitely after this. We're having a fun time just talking retro games here and everything. So we still have quite a bit of this to go through. Let's see. Gradius 3 on the ball. Sky Kid, Yoshi Cookie, special game select, Bump and Jump. I remember playing that one for the NES for sure. Definitely. What is this month's retro? Oh, you mean for the retro game giveaway? I haven't bought it yet, but I'm thinking one of the early Pokemon games for Game Boy is probably with the Pokemon movie coming out and stuff too. There's kind of some interest, so I figured we'd do that. But very soon we'll be doing Donkey Kong Country 2, the Gradius games as well. I never played it, but I've heard so much about them. Then we got Bubble Bobble Part 2. This one looks like it's for Game Boy. So, but yeah, so we'll be doing some of the early Pokemon games, and we could still even do like some of like the. I mean, really, it's a $25 value. So any of the Pokemon games that are $25 value are up for grabs that we could add for the poll. So my all-time favorites shooters was Ikaruga. Ikaruga? I've never heard of that one. Sounds cool. Then Titus. The Game Boy. And then Raging Fighter. It kind of looks really cool. I don't think I ever played a fighting game on the Game Boy. Then Prince of Persia. The Simpsons Bart's Nightmare. I played a little bit of this. Remember we played a little bit of this and stuff on stream here a while back. Prince of Persia was good. I've heard quite a bit about that. They've had so many, I think, different versions, I think, of it. Bart's Nightmare. I know. We did play it. Haven't seen that in forever. We did play it on stream, I think, once. I didn't get very far. Maybe for one of like a random retro stream, or maybe during a 12-hour stream, we could bring it back. Definitely. Star Trek Quirk, step-by-step guide to Destiny of an Empyrean. Never played that one. Nestor's Adventure. Sorry if we're kind of going through this pretty quick. We usually try to do this kind of within the first hour of stream. It was a little tad bit late and stuff, kind of getting on like 15 minutes in. Fire and Ice. Never played that one. Animation in the 2D Prince of Persia games was great. That's cool. I'll have to look for that one. Maybe we'll have to add that one to the game hunt as well too, because I see quite a bit of that. And if I see a Prince of Persia game, I mean, you know what? These are really great ideas. And you know what? The 12-hour stream really got me thinking about just doing like maybe some random retro game streams. We used to do those on Saturday. This was before we did Zelda weekends, which Skeptics is like shuddering right now and stuff. You know, he's just like, oh my god, don't remind me of that. When we were playing like Zelda games for like a year straight, like every weekend. But we were doing random retro games. So I would be like playing Friday the 13th for the NES, Nightmare on Elm Street, Jaws, and they were always like attempts to try to beat the game, and then we would like die, game over, and we'd switch over to another one. And so that was kind of like our Saturday kind of streams, and I think sometimes Sunday streams, but it kind of gave kind of more of the variety. And then we started actually doing full playthroughs of games, and then that kind of went out the window a little bit. But if you guys like that for like one-off streams, like say if like tomorrow we were doing a surprise stream, we could always kind of do that. And maybe even vote on kind of a game and stuff too. Enjoyed the 360 Prince of Persia as well. I know, right there. Remember those days, back in the days of late night party stream hype. I know, late night party streams were always so much fun. We had so much attendance and stuff at those streams. I swear, so many people I think fell asleep to that stream because we would be going so late. So late. Hit the ice. Nestor's Father's Day Challenge. Tips for the beginner. Tecmo Super Bowl. Tecmo NBA basketball. Go asleep all the time. I know. I think we had a picture at one point in time of I think Kubi took a picture of like Scarlett, of her like falling asleep with her phone in her hand and stuff, listening to this stream at one point in time. I mean, those days, I mean, maybe eventually, maybe someday we might be able to go back to going back to like late night party streams or whatever. But right now, for Samuel and stuff being small, there's definitely no way we'd be able to get back to that probably anytime soon. Not unless we move this stream elsewhere, you know. So, but yeah, I promise I didn't fall asleep. My parents' house is only 4G internet. I was mostly lurking with chat only. For first world problems. No worries here, gamer. No worries at all. But you know, yeah, the late night party streams when we had them way back when and stuff. Some of them I remember going back, and this is probably like only in the days when really Versace was tuning in. Maybe not even Binary Storm, but I did like some 5 a.m. streams. You know, we'd stream until like 5 a.m. I mean, this was absolutely pre Samuel all the way, and I would just stream like so late. And my biggest fear wasn't like screaming and getting scared at the game, but my wife kind of popping her head in and telling me to go to bed. That I was being too loud or whatever. Wonder how long I've been part of the channel now. Explanation point following. We'll show you stuff there. Are you ready to rumble? Who's got all these contests? What was the first prize? There you go. 1 year, 11 months. And pre-marriage. Oh my gosh, no. I know, pre-marriage. Oh my gosh, that would be like that would be, man, so I mean, it's so funny because it's like the only time you would probably ever see me do a 24-hour stream is if the wife and Samuel went away for like the weekend and I had like nothing to do. So but yeah, so it looks like WWF Grand Prize, go ringside, win a trip to the WWF SummerSlam. The King of the Ring, challenge the superstars backstage to matches on WWF Royal Rumble. Take home a WWF Royal Rumble game pack, compliments of LJN. And then second prize, 5 winners WWF Royal Rumble game packs for your Super NES from LJN. 16 megs of rumbling rage in the ring. And then genuine WWF turnbuckles signed by the WWF superstars. And then third prize, 50 winners tag team with Nintendo Power wear a Power jersey. Almost 2 years, I know, right? Be right back. Chat window froze. No worries there, Ragna. No worries. I know, less than 4 days away. I know, and it'll be at 2 years. Jeez. I know, and we just celebrated 3 years on Twitch, so Skeptics followed me a year in on streaming. Top 20. So June 1993. Top 20 for Super NES. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Street Fighter II: The World Warrior. Super Mario Kart. Star Fox. NCAA Basketball. Final Fantasy II. Mario Paint. Super Star Wars. NHLPA Hockey 93. Super Mario World. SimCity. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4. Turtles in Time. Batman Returns. Spider-Man and the X-Men. Contra 3. The Alien Wars. Bulls vs. Blazers. Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. Roadrunners Death Valley Rally. Equinox and King Arthur's World. That's a good list. Some great games on there. You were playing either a Final Fantasy game or Super Mario RPG. Could be. Maybe Super Mario RPG. Was that within my first year of streaming? Maybe it was a Final Fantasy game, though. Now time flies. I know, right there, Skeptics? It's so great to have you back there, buddy. I'm so glad to see you. And then Game Boy, Super Mario Land 2. We still have to play that on stream. Metroid 2, Return of Samus. Super Mario Land, we actually just played that last Saturday. Played all the way through it. Kirby's Dream Land, Dr. Mario, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Oh man, great game. Tetris, Mega Man 3, Ren and Stimpy Show, Battletoads, Baseball 2000, Yoshi, Golf, Final Fantasy Adventure, Mega Man 2, Final Fantasy Legend 2, Mega Man vs. Dr. Wily's Revenge, Prince of Persia, and Looney Tunes. I was playing Final Fantasy 3 when you joined. That probably sounds about right. 2 years ago. I don't think I was playing Super Mario RPG at that point. Because, yeah, Final Fantasy 3, that was probably the first time I played Final Fantasy 3 on stream, I think. So, Stimpy, you idiot. Stimpy? Wait, did I say it wrong? Ren and wait, what did I say? Did I not say Stimpy? Ren and Stimpy. Wait, what? Ren and Stimpy show. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Stimpy, you idiots. What? Did I say it wrong? What'd I say? I remember, I'm like wearing these non-prescription glasses that have no lenses. Oh, I said it right. Okay. Alright, you were quoting the cartoon then. I haven't seen that in forever. Oh my gosh, that cartoon. I remember what it was on. I joined the day you finished Super Mario RPG. You were playing Jackbox after you finished it. Yeah, that's right. And then Super Mario Bros. 3 for the NES, Legend of Zelda, Tecmo Super Bowl, Mega Man 5, Final Fantasy, Super Mario Bros. 2, Dragon Warrior 4, Tetris, Mega Man 4, Battletoads, Dr. Mario, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, Metroid, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, The Manhattan Project, Tecmo NBA Basketball, Mega Man 3, Crystalis, Mega Man 2, Baseball Stars, and Yoshi. You know what, guys? Okay, we're not done with this, but I just want to say that list is like genuine. That is a genuine list. This June volume 49 definitely has my pick. June 1993 was a freaking good year, guys. I mean, look at all these games. I mean, okay, let me rattle off like games that I really like. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Street Fighter 2, Super Mario Kart, Final Fantasy 2, Mario Paint, Super Mario World, SimCity, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time, Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse, Super Mario Land 2, Super Mario Land, Dr. Mario, Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, and let's see, and then Super Mario Bros. 3, Legend of Zelda, Final Fantasy, Super Mario Bros. 2, Dragon Warrior 4, I haven't played it yet though, but I'm sure that's good, Dr. Mario, Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. I mean, heck, look at all those games. Those are like top tier games. That is like my childhood in a list. Like all these top 20s for all these systems, that's my childhood right there. That is great. Man. Tecmo Super Bowl, hut. I know. Exactly. I love that game. Street Fighter 2. Always pick the Raiders. That and NBA Jam. Yeah. Mortal Kombat 2 fighting games were on the top of their game. Yeah, I mean, that's true too. I mean, like I said, I wasn't really into too much of the fighting games, but Street Fighter 2, that was one of the first fighting games I think I ever played. So, never could get into those games, although I love watching my friends play them. Same here, Cap. I think we're around the same age. I think so too, there, Skeptics. I think so too. Yeah, I mean, this is a solid list. This is like probably in my prime of like playing video games, I think, was like that list. Like I could name like so many. It's like I could take their top 20 lists of all the 3 systems and create like a top 20 list out of all 3 of those systems that were just great. Just great. And then now playing, look for these releases soon, Battletoads and Battle Maniacs, Yoshi's Cookie, Terminator, Family Dog, Kawasaki Caribbean Challenge, and then B.O.B. Utopia, Wolfchild, Operation Logic Bomb, Evo, Super James Pond, Tasmania, and then Super Caesar's Palace. Haven't played sports games really since I was a kid playing a baseball game where the teams are all robots. Oh, I think I've seen that. Yeah, James Pond. I've never played it. Remember that game? Battletoads and Double Dragon, Ultimate Team, Battletoads in Ragnarok's World. Ragnarok's World. F-15 Strike Eagle, Buster Brothers, Bubble Bobble Part 2, and Titus the Fox. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to go through these lists. We're already taking quite a bit of time. Man, remember Cyberball as well? Packwatch, Bugs Bunny Animator, Tough Enough, MVP Football, Super Slapshot. TO. What about Mutant League Football? Mutant League Football. I don't think I ever heard of that one. Nigel Mansell's Racing, Dungeon Master, and the Addams Family. Jurassic Park, and Spider-Man 3. The Base Wars? Yeah, I think maybe Base Wars. That does sound familiar. Like, I've heard of it. I don't think I ever played it. Packwatch update. Super Mario All-Stars, Super Baseball 2020. Rock and Roll Racing, Clay Fighters, F1 Rock 2, Aladdin's Quest. And then Jurassic Park and Nigel Mansell. Jurassic Park was tough. The only Jurassic Park I really remember playing was for the 3DO. That one was fun. Next issue is Bubsy, WWF Royal Rumble with Wrestling. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Oh man, that was such a fun game. I want to play that one again. When the remake comes out, we might have to make kind of an exception, I think, maybe. Or maybe we'll put it to a vote. The Addams Family Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. And look, we got all the cards. Here's how to win. Player's Guide Construction Area. Nice. Super Baseball 2020 had some robots, I think. Oh, really? Oh, man. That is a great issue. That's got to be like, I think, one of my favorite, one of my favorites and stuff right there of issues that I think that we've gone and done on stream. Let me get this all switched. Let's see. Back. Configure the video. And that we might be zoomed in a bit. Go. This on. Okay. There we go. And perfect. There we go. Fire Pro Wrestling. RBI Baseball Time. Woo! Exactly. Let me just get everything all put back into its regular spot. Man. Look at that 5 o'clock shadow. Oh, for me? Yeah. You know what? The goatee is coming back too. This is my first week or like midweek and stuff where stopped shaving. So turn this back. Okay. All right. Let me get. Okay. So RBI Baseball Time. So R. Go all the way towards the bottom and see kind of where we're at. Okay, there's W. There's Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Let's see. B. Okay. R, we gotta go up a little bit. I should have the SNES digital version too very soon. It was supposed to, I think, come out and stuff in April, and I pre-ordered it. So the only thing is it went to my wife's email address because I ended up buying it under her, account or whatever, and it was registered, I think, with her email address. Okay. So we should have that soon. I know I'm getting the physical book in June. But the digital version we'll be using and stuff for stream. So very soon we'll be able to pick out. You'll be able to also pick out Super Nintendo games that we can look up too. So, which would be super cool. I'm really eager to hear like what like Final Fantasy 2 and Final Fantasy 3, what they say about that. Okay, so now we're in the S's. I'm just gonna, instead of, boring you with kind of putting this up on the screen, I'm gonna kind of cue it up and then we'll get it set. There's a lot of games in the S's. 9K, I'm back. Okay. Alright, let's roll up a little bit more. S. Man, there was a lot of S Nintendo games. Welcome back there, MTG. I know, 9,000 what? RBR. Okay, so we're RO. Okay. Just trying to kind of cue this thing up. Oh, let's see. Cool. Ren and Stimpy show. Can you imagine how many Super Nintendo games will be in that book? I know, right? Oh my gosh. Like Johnny 5, I'm 9K. Okay. I know, there's going to be a bunch, I'm sure. There's River City Ransom. Oh man, you know what? A game I really want to play. Anybody play the Roadrunner game? I'll actually put this up on the screen and stuff now. Since we're in the R's now. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I'm thinking maybe it's like towards the bottom part here because it's, I think R.B.I. Like a quarter of SNES games that start with S. Oh, I know, right? I think I ever played that game, actually. Wait, the Roadrunner one? Would be a great service to remove the word S super from the alphabetical order and the two with or A. I know! When I was, like, organizing my games, I kind of took issue a little bit to that. I'm like, how should I do it? Because, yeah, half your games are going to be in the S's. Especially for Super Nintendo. Okay, roll of games, Rolling Thunder. Into the Three Kingdoms. Played those. Round Ball, Rolling Attack. Rygar. Oh man. Wait! Where is it? Did they... Because now we're in the S's now. Yeah. What the heck? I remember Rocket Knight Adventures? Never heard of that one on the SNES. There we go. There we go. It must have been like even before all the other ones. Probably because they had those periods. Really good platformer. Nice. Played one of the Rocket Knight games. Can't remember which. Wasn't at the front of the R's. Well, I didn't go all the way to the front. So now here we go. About to play some Punch Out. Haha, nice. RBI Baseball. Genre sports. Release date 1988. Developer Namco Atari Games. Publisher Tengen. Number of players 1 to 2 simultaneous. Special features not applicable. Type license/unlicensed. Availability common. License very common unlicensed. Use Control F. I mean, I might, maybe that would probably. Okay, so it's arcade style baseball title. Features 10 selectable teams, the 4 top Major League Baseball teams from both the 1986 and 1987 seasons, as well the National and American League All-Star teams, although lacking the MLB team license. This was the first NES game to feature real MLB players along with rudimentary playing attributes for batters and pitchers. Batting and pitching are both very smooth. When batting, players can maneuver around the batter's box and swing or bunt. Pitchers can adjust speed, the curve of the ball, or even attempt a sinker. The smooth and responsive controls make this exchange fun. Fielding, however, is a very mixed bag. While ability to throw or run to any base is there, fielders all move at an extremely slow speed. Throws are unusually underpowered and at times can even miss the base entirely. The CPU fielders fare worse as their AI isn't sufficient. They will sometimes throw to a base without a fielder in place and do not seem to be able to handle when runners are on first and third, always allowing runners on first to advance to second. The randomness of fielding errors occurs far too often during a game, making defensive play more a factor of chance than it should be. The lack of the infield fly rule also is troublesome. The cartoony presentation of the players in Field Stadium is pleasant, as are... Okay. The cartoon presentation stadium is pleasant, and are the sounds and music. Game modes are limited to a short season where you can take on each of the other 9 teams once, but at least the 2-player mode offers a nice best of 7 series. There's just enough baseball evolution here for a fun session with the computer or a friend, but there isn't quite enough for a deep experience. Note, available in both licensed and unlicensed versions. So, I'm gonna drop a lurk. Alright, no worries, sir, MTG. No worries at all there, buddy. Have a great lurk. I think this is PDF, so no page feature. Yeah, it's just a PDF is what it is. Yeah, no find. Yeah, it's just a PDF version of it, which I'm glad that I'm able to have it. It's a lot better than looking at the book. You guys remember when I first got the book and didn't know they had a PDF version and stuff. I was like, oh, wow. We're trying to read out of that book. At least this way you guys can kind of almost like read on your own too, or follow along. I understand the love many gamers hold for Ruby Baseball. For many, it was their first baseball game experience, and I'm sure the affinity they still hold the game is due to the arcade-style fun and recognizing and playing as beloved players from the late 80s. However, when players claim it is the best baseball game on the NES, they may be fooling themselves. It's in the top half of the baseball titles on the NES for sure, but in my opinion, fails to crack the top 5 on the system. I know it's charming to bat as a chubby Darryl Strawberry, but at some point the gameplay and features have to take into account when judging the game. Interesting. And my plans for tomorrow night just got pushed forward. I'm going to be taking off in about 20 minutes. All right, no worries there, Ragna. No worries at all there, buddy. I think we still have, Rug's still here. Oh, sorry there, guys. I put that down and stuff like that. But that was a good pick. That was a good pick and stuff there for sure. And let's get everything all moved on over for Lufia, which we mainly have it and stuff here. So to keep the mic and stuff on, but just shift some things around here so we are set. Mainly just move the table on over. PC doesn't know what he or she is talking about. That is actually Pat Contry. I think that's what PC, that PC stands for. So I think that one was written by him. But like you said, I think he treaded carefully. I think for the most part and stuff kind of on it, like he did say, it's like it is a great game and really nostalgic for people and maybe the first one that they ever played, but that there might be others out there and stuff. I haven't played really too many of them. I never played that one, so I can't really comment on it, but the only one I really played was Baseball Simulator 2000. But yeah, so I don't know. Lufia, not to be confused with what you clean yourself with in 2019. I know, right there, gamer? Oh my gosh. I always think of that too. First RBI is superior to all other baseball